I just wanted to do a quick recording for anybody who was unable to view or tune into the live that I did on Facebook yesterday. Again, shout out to my girl Tasha Mack, who did the live on her page for me. She asked me the questions, interviewed me. It was really good. Thank you so much, Tasha, for that, because I was a little nervous doing it by myself. So appreciate her. But just really quick, yes, I did survive lesion. We dated back in 2018, broke up August 2018, so we dated about 7-8 months. At the time that we were dating, he was living in this motel, not a hotel, outside motel. And the reason for that was because he said that he just moved from California and his job was still trying to find a place for him to live. But of course, as I'm sure a lot of you guys know, I'm sure you guys you pretty much know all the exes by now. There was an ex he had back in 2016. I looked at a little bit of her video and I realized that's probably why he was living in that motel, because she kicked him out. Something about him being in jail. I had no idea he was ever in jail, y'all. Like, I promise you, I made it to episode 12 of Reesa Teesa. You know, some his ex-wife's videos, listen to half of his ex from 2016. And it's only because, you know, I feel like if I listen to a lot of it, or it's going to either bring up some feelings or thoughts I just don't want to think about right now. But when I listened to hers and realized he was dealing with her in 2016, I'm like, he was here the whole time prior to us dating. I had no idea. I thought he really came from California to Georgia, and that's why he was in that nasty motel. But you know, he lied about a lot of things, you guys. And unfortunately, we literally almost got married, you know. First guy that ever sat down and had lunch and with my parents and us, you know, we ate together, broke bread together. We sat down with my preacher 2-on-1. My preacher, you know, spoke with us, gave us, you know, it was only one sitting, a little counseling, one sitting, like couples, like this situation. It wasn't unserious. But he lied about so much. I mean, we even did the whole test drive situation. He took me to the Kia. This is when what's that Kia? I'm not really big on Kias. The newest Kia sports thing, the Spider, I don't know, whatever. But it came out like when we were dating, like around 2018, 2017, whatever. But we went to the Kia dealership, test drove it. He acted like he was about to buy it outright, you know what I'm saying? Had all the lingo, made the salesperson think he was going to buy it. At the end of us being there damn near 3 hours, he didn't buy the car. And I'm like, what the heck? But he lied about, and this is what really makes me mad, because don't play with my Divine 9. He lied about being an Omega. I'm a Delta, so he lied about being an Omega. Like, I would still date you if you're not an Omega. You know what I'm saying? Like, he lied about stuff that happened on my birthday. He lied about giving money to my church. He said he gave money to church, people didn't give money to the church. Like, he just lied about so much. But these are big small lies. Like, I feel like they're big lies to me. They're small compared to what his ex-wife went through. So, I promise y'all, like, I was like many women, feeling like I was getting older. It was time for me to settle down. And I thought that I can grow. I kept telling myself almost daily, I can grow to love him, I can grow to love him, I can grow to love him. But y'all, I forgot to tell y'all this. Our very first date, this man told me he loved me on our very first date. First time meeting, he told me he loved me. And like his ex-wife, he did me on a dating site, on POF, like my friend, homegirl, someone like to say, plenty of foolishness. We met off of there. And our first actual meetup, he told me he loved me. That should have been a red flag for me to run that way, like me go say. But I didn't. But everything happens for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, it could have helped or hindered me. It's made me look at, you know, a lot of guys, like, I'm looking, like, whenever I meet somebody, I'm like, yo, who are you? Who are you? What do you do? Like, I'm asking questions now. There was a lot that rose, like, red flags that did raise that I just didn't want to ruffle when we were together. But I just want to let y'all know, I'm good though. Like, I really was not emotionally tied or invested in this man. I was not in love with him at all, which why it was not difficult for me to break up with him. It was about 3 weeks after my birthday. So I was at Kroger's gas station parking lot. I remember when I called him and told me, yo, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And to even try to keep me, he tried to lie. I was like, oh, I was about to get somebody to come pick your car up and get your windows tinted, get your car clean and everything. No, you were not. Like, he just lies about everything. But I only broke up with him because he lied a lot. But I had no idea until this week that, oh my God, this is what he does. I had no idea that I was dating such a narcissist, as they're saying, an habitual liar. I did not know that was in the midst of my presence. Like, oh, ew. But you live and you learn. But I just want to make this video real quick to let people know that I'm good. And I'm okay. You know, I'm just glad that this is out now, so he does not have any more victims. I feel like that's the word now, victims. He doesn't have any more, you know, anymore. And honestly, like, he was sending me videos almost daily on my Facebook Messenger. The last video I got from him was on Valentine's Day last Wednesday. And then I haven't got one since, I think ever since, because everything has been blowing up. But I have blocked him since then. I just, you know, it was just casual videos or whatever. Maybe a couple of hellos, how you doing, stuff like that. But just let y'all know that, you know, I'm good. I'm not heartbroken. I'm not hurt. I'm purposely not watching everything when it comes to Reesa's videos. I got to 12 a couple of days ago. But people are telling me I should watch the rest of them. I may, but just right now, for my peace, I'm just gonna watch everything right now. But yes, I just let y'all know that I am the ex-girlfriend, not the ex-wife. Please get it right. I did not get that far. Almost, but did not. And I would not say I was smart enough to do that, because I'm not calling anyone stupid for ending up marrying him. I feel like a lot of women has played stupid for a man before. And I did play stupid for him for some months, but I wised up and cut it off quick. But just for everybody who just wasn't able to log into my live on Facebook yesterday, again, shout out to Tasha. I just wanted to do a quick little video to let y'all know that I'm good. I survived the lies of Legion. I survived Legion lies, y'all. But all good. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. Even thank you for the haters. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care, because the internet can be very cruel. I'm not asking for nothing. I'm not asking for no clout, no nothing. Like, I'm good. Like, just, I'm an ex, but I was this much when it comes to his life. It looked like he had a lot going on. I'm this much percentage of his life. So, but I just wanted to just do this really quick on TikTok, because I was able to do the live on TikTok. So I just wanted to let y'all know that, yes, I'm just the ex-girlfriend. I dated him right before Reesa. I dated him in 2018, but broke it off due to the lies that he was providing me as well. But y'all, I'm good. And I'm gonna keep living my life and just, being happy, but also being cautious. And y'all, please be cautious as well. Love y'all. Bye.
Story. I too survived Legion, aka Jerome McCoy, aka Rome McCoy, aka out of Augusta, aka pathological liar, aka I'm from Philly, aka I had to call the police to get this man out of my apartment in Clayton County. And by the grace of God, the situation went the way that it went, because the police had to put a restraining order on him not to come back to my home, my property. I mean, it wasn't a restraining order. It was like a trespassing order. I'm sorry. I want to get it right. That he agreed to. And the police had to come to my home at like 11, 12 o'clock that night when I was putting this stuff out. And again, that morning, because I had to figure out a way to get his pathological, weird, narcissistic behind out of my home. And I'm not laughing at Reese. I'm totally not. I'm not even laughing at the situation. I'm laughing because I know what kind of trauma came behind that short period of time relationship. He lied to my family, told my family he played for the Cowboys or something like that. I don't know. And my sister and my family can collaborate the story. We spent Christmases together, like holidays. We lived together, like we physically lived together. The same shoes that he posted in one of his videos, it was some felines, some black felines. Girl, guy, I got them shoes from Shoe Show on Old National in Atlanta, Georgia. There were some felines, and he wanted some peanut butter bottom felines, because I had, at the time, it was really popular, like I said, 2014. Peanut butter bottom shoes was really popular. I had peanut butter bottom Air Force Ones, peanut butter bottom. Everybody wanted some peanut butter bottom, which is the brown gummy looking bottoms on their kick. So I had that. He probably got some Jordans. It was some stuff that we got for Christmas. Now where did he get this money from, y'all? I don't know. But I will tell you this: brother couldn't keep a job. Would not keep a job more than a few months. Probation officer showed up at my door one day, told me I really don't know who I'm dealing with, but she wouldn't give me no freaking details. Clayton County, y'all ought to be ashamed. I should sue y'all now, because he probably had done this to other women, which is why he was on probation, more than likely. But come to find out, as the son of the other woman that he was with prior, I got it fresh, y'all. I'm talking about fresh, like the guy who beat him up. I got it fresh. He actually got locked up when we were talking for violation of probation. They pulled him over, and somehow, I don't even remember back then, he got pulled over. They saw that he had a warrant for his arrest. He got taken to Clayton County then. That was probably like in 2015. The probation people, they ended up letting him out. He was only in there for maybe about 3 weeks or so, maybe 3 or 4 weeks, was begging to get out. Thought I was finna post bail. I was like, no. Thought he was finna get in my pockets. I was like, no. Thought he was coming back. I was like, no, you gotta go. Y'all, he walked from Clayton County, and I'll tell y'all now, he walked from Clayton County jail to my apartment, which I'm not gonna tell y'all exactly, but it was off West Fayetteville Road, gated community. Walked from Clayton County jail to my apartment one morning, like they released him or something, and he walked to come back to my apartment. And I was like, how did you get here? What happened? Because I did not want him to come back to my home. Sorry, y'all, my phone was about to go there. But anywho, Reesa Teesa is telling the truth. Girl, I'm sorry you married him. I'm so sorry. I made him do an HIV test back in the day. He was nowhere even now. I mean, he looks way different now. But like she said, very charming, told the greatest stories. Oh, he's a mirror. If you look at classic narcissism, he did. And at that time, y'all, I had no clue what being a narcissist was. I did not know. I had no clue. But when I say textbook pathological liar, narcissistic with borderline personality disorder, yeah, I got it all diagnosed, y'all, because I had to go to therapy to get over this craziness, thinking that I was cuckoo, and I was not. Reesa Teesa, girl, reach out to me, girl. I can fill in some of them blanks for you, because that was from 2014 to 2016. He had a break in there where he had 2 other women, 2 others, before he met you. And I met him on a dating site back then, on Facebook, I think, as a matter of fact. Still was on Facebook. It might have been Facebook. I think it was Facebook. But anywho, online dating was really just kicking off. Like, people really didn't like it, really didn't trust it. I definitely don't trust it, have not trusted it since. But girl, hit me up, message me. I could give you and fill in some details for you. Yeah, he told me his mom passed. His dad was a police officer, and he found him dead in the house. So he was traumatized from that. He had a friend in Augusta named Tabitha that he used to talk back and forth with on, I'm giving names and receipts, honey, because I don't care. That he used to talk back and forth with his aunt he had an aunt in Florida, and he had an aunt and an uncle, I think, in Philly. They used to send him money back and forth. The aunt in Florida just finally cut him off because she was like, I'm not giving Rome any more money. He needs to get a job, and he needs to stand up on his 2 feet. The brother that he told me about, I think the mom, y'all, it was just so much, like she said, because the way he talks, he circles you, and he'll have you confused, not really understanding what you understand, that you understand, that you know. It's just, and that's the trick of a manipulator. Like, that's what they do. The brother that he told me was his brother, I found out later was not his brother. He claimed he owned a gym, and he was going to be a partner with this company, and they were going to buy him a company car, all kinds of stuff, y'all. Like, the lies were so, and like she said, the crazy part is, y'all, I don't know how he does it. He had paperwork. He had paperwork to prove this stuff. Like, for real, had paperwork. So I saw emails about the guy saying, oh yeah, go and take a look at the car. Let me know what you think. So I think he goes around and just creates emails and sends himself emails to collaborate his story. Yeah, girl, we all up at BMW and the Mercedes-Benz dealership off Cobb Parkway in Atlanta, Georgia, at the Audi dealership looking at R8s and all this kind of stuff. I look back now and I was just like, I wouldn't have known. Because like I said, he literally had names, paperwork to collaborate the story. So and he told me the same thing about getting a job at one point. He was gonna be a regional manager for Tires Plus. He told my mama that lie and took a picture and sent it to my mom. And she was just like, girl, he took a picture of the floor and sent it. Like, we knew, because I was planning my exit, because you have to plan an exit strategy to get away from somebody like that. It's not just up, you just up and go, because they're crazy. Like, I'll just tell y'all, I survived, girl. I hope Tyler Perry does pick this up, because the story needs to be told so that women can protect themselves. I, to this day, still have to second and third and fourth guess, just simply because you can't believe what you believe until you believe it. Until you know that it's the truth. Like, people used to say, you believe none of what you hear and 80% of what you see. It made me not even believe the 80% that I saw. Like, seriously, not even make like. It took a long time, y'all. It's 2024, and this young lady had been dealing with this since 2020. So I can only imagine what it's going to take for her. I pray for her. She's going to have to go to narc abuse therapy, because it really, and it's going to be so many triggering moments even after this that she's going to run into. It's going to be so much. It's going to be so much that she's going to have to deal with. So y'all, she's telling the truth. She's not lying. Everything she says, I can collaborate. I have pictures somewhere. I'll have to go back and look through like my old phones and stuff. But yeah, it's the truth. My family will even come on and collaborate the story that this is him. This is what he does. And luckily I was able to get out. I'm safe and sound. I have moved on to a happy, loving, amazing relationship. And yeah, I don't want it to just be verbal. I want you to be able to see how these spirits move. I want you to see, and people are saying the stories are the same, because a demon does not change. That same demon that's there is the same demon that's going to be there every single time. So you ladies, listen to this story. Take it seriously. I know it's kind of scary. It's kind of weird. It's one of those things that, you kind of can't believe it happens, but it happens. And it's not just us 3 women who said something. It's not just us. It's more. It is more. And it's more of these demonic spirits walking around out here. Funny enough, the name is what it is. Lejana, the name is what it is, because that is how they move. It is a Lejana. It is. I know whose side I'm on. I am Jah God all day. The Spirit of God lives in me. I am God. I am earth. I am power. So I'm not going to give that away. This person does not deserve that. So I'm going to address it real quick, sweet, simple. I'm going to provide y'all with some screenshots with a little scroll through. I don't want nothing else after this, just simply because this is the trick of the devil, and this is what they do. They want to get your power. They want to come to steal, kill, and destroy. I'm not giving you any power. I'm in a beautiful, loving relationship, and my man. This is not where we are. I have gone to him to have this conversation out of respect, so that I can share what I'm going to share with you all. And after I share that with you all, as I have done, I'm healed from this. I'm done. I've been done with it, right? But I just want to corroborate. Sorry for the corroborate the story. But I will collaborate with Teesa if she wants to help fill in some of the blanks if she needs it. But I will give screenshots, and I had to go back through my Google, y'all, because I was like, yeah, somebody said proof. The first thing somebody said was proof, not a problem. She got some receipts. Please believe me. And so that's all I'm going to provide. A couple screenshots. I'm going to go through. I'm going to scan through. I'm going to try to give you all as much as I can in another 10 minutes. I don't have time to give y'all 50 episodes. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't. And like I said, not to mention, I am past this, and unfortunately, this is fresh for Teesa. So she rightfully so. This is her muse. This is how she's getting it out. I do recommend any woman who has ever been in this situation where you have dealt with a narcissist or a person with borderline personality disorder and a pathological liar to please seek therapy from a licensed narcissistic therapist, someone who can help you unpack what has been programmed into you, because there is always going to be triggers. There's always going to be moments, and if you don't go to the right professional to talk you through it, you'll keep revisiting it, and you won't actually get an opportunity to unpack it the way that you should, right? So I am going to just recommend that for any woman. I recommend it for I know telling the story is great. While I believe you capitalize on what you capitalize on, get help. as well. Make sure you get full on therapy. I read through some of the comments where people are saying, hey, this scares me, I'm fearful. Don't allow the devil to take your power away. Do not. That's what he wants you to be, is scared. He wants you to go out here and double, triple. Don't do that. He wants you to be fearful of not speaking. He wants you to be fearful of not developing what God has out here. God bless what he has out here for you. And that is a healthy, strong partnership with whomever you partner with. I say love is love. Whoever you love is who you love. It is what it is. So don't allow this type of demonic spirit to steal, kill, and destroy your future. Love freely, love openly, but love smart, right? Don't move fast. Trust but verify. Yeah, right? And communicate. If someone cannot communicate with you clearly and provide you with clear responses, which that's what I learned from this, I never got a clear response. It was a response, but it was never a clear response, which is what caused my family to do some digging, which caused me to do some digging, which is what eventually took off his mask. He could no longer hide. The lies were uncovered and he could no longer hide. So, I am going to protect names. I'm going to make sure that when I do provide this information to you all, you'll know in the verbiage, but I might have to block some names out somewhere just because legally I'm going to do that, even though this is my information and I can share it freely. I'm going to do that to protect others. Okay. But please understand, I am doing this just so women know. I'm going to be blessed regardless, but I want you to know, and men, because men run into narcissistic women as well, just so you all know how to move in this, to move slowly, to don't second guess your inner intuition. What you feel 99.9% of the time is what it is. So don't go against what you feel. Fall into that a little bit. And if it's not something to it, it'll show itself. It will show itself, but believe in who you are, believe in what you know, believe in what you understand, and just know that these type of demonic spirits exist. I did not know, you all. I was fresh off of a divorce. I was so gullible and so like, oh, everybody's great. This is normal. I didn't know. And I was living in Atlanta and dating in Atlanta, which is dangerous in itself. I'm going to just lay it out there. It's dangerous in itself because not everyone is physically abusive to you. You could be going through emotional and mental abuse, which is most of the time what you're going to get from a narcissist. It's emotional and mental abuse, which to me can be a little bit more damaging. And not that there's no lesser of the two evils, but to me, emotional and mental stick with you on top of anything that can come from you physical, because physical is going to create an emotional and mental abuse trigger and marker, right? So just know that these people are out there. Again, I'm not going to give any more life to the power. And like I said, I can laugh at it now because I've gone through and done my healing. And I tell my mom all the time, baby, that one right there, and y'all know who I'm talking about, taught me the biggest lesson that helped me throughout the rest of my life. It helped me to go back and look at why I took it. It helped me to go back and look at what caused me to kind of go past the red flags when I saw them. And that taught me a lot. So it was a lesson I had to learn that brought it into me, because at that point I was able to pick up and do my own healing from earlier traumatic experiences throughout childhood. So naturally, so while some may think, oh my God, this is horrible, and I feel sorry, I'm laughing because y'all, it really is. It's crazy. Like, who in their right mind? I mean, who would think something like this, right? But this is why movies are made. This is why entertainment is entertainment, because things happen that sometimes is so unbelievable that you like, really? Like, what in the heck? So I'm going to post a little bit later. Again, I'm on a break from work. I'm going to give it, like I said, a few moments. If y'all want me to do a live, I'll do a live, but I'm not going to do, I just don't have and I'm not going to, like I said, I'm just not going to give it that kind of energy.
Address the elephant in the room, because it's been brought to my attention that my ex-husband is out here in these streets disturbing individuals as he always has, and I have been brought into this. Let me first say, this chapter of my life is closed. I have moved on. It's been more than 10 years. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm good, okay? But after I say this, let's just leave it alone. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm not going to address it anymore because I have nothing to do with this. This is my past life. The book is closed, okay? So Legion, as y'all call him, is a despicable, nasty, and vile individual. I fell for the trap over 10 years ago. Yes, he was charming, and I was broken mentally. Okay? Understand, self-love was not here at all for me to actually love myself enough to understand that this is not love. He manipulated me. He loved-bombed me. All of the, oh, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that and everything else. Yes, all of these things were said to me. Guess what? None of it happened. He's manipulative, and he literally tried to ruin my life. He had family turn against me because he wanted to tell people lies about me and things of that nature. And unfortunately, he's very, very good at what he does. It took me many, many, many years to get past that. I have healed. And with the situation being brought back to me, it's like cutting me back open with a dagger, because I was already healed up. The Band-Aid had been left. I've gotten married. I'm happy. Been good, right? But this man is a pathological liar. He gave up all types of promises, but to the cars and houses, just like Reesa. But guess what? None of that ever came to pass, right? So I just need for people to know that this situation was traumatic as hell for me. And then I hear about, because I've not watched any of the videos, because for what? Like, it's not my business anymore. I feel bad for anybody that he comes into contact with, and I will tell any female that sees his picture, don't ever, just let it go. Because he needs some serious mental help, and he needs to be evaluated and be locked away. So that's what I will say. And as far as like me not filing for divorce, I didn't file for divorce because I was afraid for my life. I didn't want to be served. I didn't want to, in order for me to file, I would have to tell him where exactly I was. And I didn't want him to know that. So no, I absolutely was not filing because I was afraid at the time. But guess what? It was ended before it even really started but at the same token, I still was very, very, very not mentally, in love with myself. So that's one of the things that really got me. So I genuinely feel empathy for the women that have been down his path. When all this stuff was going on with him and I, there was no social media, TikTok or anything like that. But at the same token, I just wanted to heal through my processes. I didn't want to sit there and have to tell the whole world my business because I'm a very private person and I don't do trauma. I will
not throw it in your face, but you know what this is? You know what this is? Y'all seen the pictures. I posted it earlier. Done and done. Certified. Done. Everybody who had my back through this, because this process was just hell, because quite honestly, it takes way more to be done with somebody than it is to get with them. So, like I said, I just want to say thanks to everybody and everybody who out there who was saying, oh, it ain't gonna be done, it's just that and third. Haters! If you don't know something about somebody you dating, ask. Stop trying to Google them and trying to find out stuff. And if they tell you right now, it ain't necessarily none of your business, maybe you should just leave it alone. Everything ain't your business all the time about everybody. Every detail of their personal life when you first meet is not your business. It takes time and years to get to know somebody that way sometimes. Please allow the process to be the process and don't try to just dive in, because what you can do is end up putting your foot in your mouth and looking real stupid at the end of the day for saying something, making a comment about something you don't even know. So again, allow a relationship to progress, allow a person to tell you in their own time. Don't go digging, because you never know what you might find. And then honestly, there's two sides to every story. So don't just sit there trying to Google people all the time, because Google wrong most of the time. Come on, man. Talk to the person you with. Stop all that foolishness, man. It's your boy at work taking a break. I just thought I'd come to you today. It's day like 16 of filming, not to mention working. So good thing is the next couple of days we're off from filming, so I can take a break. I can just go to work and come home and relax. So I just wanted to say good morning to everybody, say what's up. And I had to turn the camera around a little bit. I didn't realize the light was shining that far in the camera. Man, I need to shave today. I've been shaving like every day and it grows back, dude. But I just want to say, afternoon to everybody, what's up? Hope everybody doing good out there. I'm doing good. Thanks for all the support, for coming soon, and I can't wait for y'all to see it. Coming soon. It's coming soon.